right, the game is on. No, I'm not talking about that game. I'm talking about the game between two Android phones, the Galaxy S4, this is Samsung's phone, and the HTC One. These are competing this season to be the best Android phone on the market. But which one is the best? I want to put them together, head to head, between hardware, software, camera, and speed to see which one wins. Let the games begin. Let's talk hardware first. Both the HTC One and the Galaxy S4 are Android phones with big HD screens. And you'll spend most of the time looking at those screens. But the design or the feel of the phone is also really important. The Samsung is made mostly of plastic, while the HTC One is made out of metal, making it a lot sturdier. The One also has a more elegant design with a curved back. The winner here? The HTC One. It just feels and looks like a much higher-end phone. So the HTC One definitely wins on hardware, but with the camera, it's got steep competition from Samsung. The HTC One has an ultra-pixel camera. Now that's mostly marketing talk, but HTC says it has larger pixels to let in more light. The Galaxy S4, on the other hand, has a 13-megapixel camera. Now both take really good photos, but the Galaxy S4 takes better shots. Both phones have some really interesting camera software, though. The Galaxy S4 has a number of new settings, one which lets you take action shots and stitch them together. Another lets you create an animated photo. HTC has new camera features too, like the Zoe, which captures videos before and after the shot in case you miss something. It also creates these slideshow videos automatically. Winner here, though, the Galaxy S4. The software is easier to use and photos just look better. But what about software? Both of these phones run the latest version of Android, but they have some tricks up their sleeves to distinguish them from one another. There are so many new software features in the Galaxy S4, I could be here for hours showing them off. But let me set the record straight about some things, the ones that people are really talking about, like the tilting the phone to scroll or waving to page through photos. Those are really just gimmicks. I mean, seriously, how crazy do I look right now? But other features like being able to put two apps side by side or translate what you're saying on the fly into another language are very useful. How do you say Galaxy S4 in Spanish? The One, on the other hand, is more of your average Android phone. HTC added Blink Feed, though, and this is a different way of looking at your social media and news content. Winner? I like the look of the HTC One software better, but the Galaxy S4 has more features. All right, one more round. That's speed and battery life. Good luck, guys. The Galaxy S4 has a bigger battery than the One, and you can take it out. It also lasted a full day of heavy use, while the HTC One was dying for a charge by 6 p.m. That said, both phones are very fast. They both have quad-core processors and 2 gigabytes of RAM. Winner here? Well, both phones are fast, but the Galaxy S4 is better when it comes to battery life. Good game, guys, good game, even though some will argue with some of the calls I've made. The Galaxy S4 did win in more rounds, even though the HTC One I still hold is a better looking phone in terms of hardware and software. But still, the Galaxy S4 is the winner. But HTC One, there's this saying, it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you look while you're playing the game.